You return. Might you have new? Unchanged, I'm afraid. We've tried more magical healing, but nothing works. As time passes, I become more and more convinced the urn might be our only hope. You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives. Though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it. This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service? I understand, but regardless of your motivations, I feel you are worthy of a reward. I would like to honor your efforts, nothing more. Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Kaelan, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end. I could unite those opposing Loghain, yes. But not all oppose him. He has some very powerful allies. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn. I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred. Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a Landsmeet. A gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing. None of this would be possible without you. You led Alistair here. You saved my life with the Urn of Sacred Ashes. It's your lead I follow. I am a credible enough figure in this nation to call the Landsmeet, but I hold no illusions that I could face Loghain without you. Surely you see that. I'm not sure that would help our cause. We would become the criminals, and our accusations would become excuses. Furthermore, I'm not even certain where Loghain might be. Why do you think he had me poisoned? He wanted me gone without having to confront me directly. If I call for a Landsmeet, refusing the compromise and attacking Redcliffe will only support our accusations. I'm sure he'd rather I died from the poison. Had the demon not interfered, that's exactly what would have happened. You have already found allies, but we need those to fight Darkspawn. I truly believe the Landsmeet is our best option. We could attempt to wage a military campaign against Loghain, but even if we win, would we have enough left to defeat the Darkspawn?
No, but neither would Loghain.
Perhaps Loghain gambles on this attitude, that everyone will decide facing the Darkspawn is more vital than facing him, so that he leads us against the Horde. That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the Landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not. Ferelden must stand united to defeat the Darkspawn. A fractured nation will not defeat the Blight, even given my army and those gathered with your treaties. Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him. Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I have done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf? Oh? That is unexpected. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained. True enough, and wisely said. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi. May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back to the matter of the Landsmeet. We should head to Denerim as soon as possible. I can delay that, however, if you have other plans. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me. As you wish. It will take time for the news to spread, and I can use the interim to get my forces organized. Please tell me when you wish to leave. Until then, you have the run of Redcliffe.
My husband lives thanks to you. I am grateful.
You have restored Eamon. I am most grateful. It's up to him what happens next. If anyone can force an end to the Civil War, he can.
The Earl's recovery is a boon to the nation. We all owe you a great debt. it is sad. We defeat one evil only to have a greater one lying on the horizon. We must reassemble Redcliffe's army quickly.
The Knights of Redcliffe will never forget the service you have done for us and our Arl.
Arl Eamon owes you much. That is certain. I am proud to have fought alongside you.
I wonder what happened to all the other castle servants that were here. Do you think they all died? Or did they run away?
Salutations, Grey Warden. We have been sent by the Circle of Magi to advise Redcliffe, until more mages can arrive from the tower. To be truthful, Grey Warden, the first enchanter sent us here to guard Ban Tegan. If the Arl does not revive from his sickness, Ban Tegan will need to take his place. And we must be careful that what happened to the Arl does not repeat itself. A number of our fellow mages still need time to recover from their ordeal. The first enchanter assures us that the Circle will be ready to assist against the Darkspawn when the time comes.
Now that the Arl's awake, he's going to do something about this civil war. If he can't stop it, nobody can. The Arl's alive! This is wonderful news! Thank Andraste for miracles!
It is an honor to meet you, my lord. I went to the village of Haven and found nothing but a dead end. Perhaps if I had been more suspicious. I feel like a fool. Surely the Arl's knights will return now that the civil war has begun. That is why I came back. That and I was seeing no success with my search.
That poor little boy. I just can't bear to think what he must have gone through. Oh, there's so much to be cleaned up. I don't want to even think about what happened here. It will take years to sort out the castle properly, if we even get the chance.
I suppose we'll have to ready ourselves for the approaching Darkspawn, won't we?
At least working here, we get a roof over our head and the army's protection. If the Darkspawn come, we'll need it. I wonder what happened to all the other castle servants that were here. Do you think they all died? Or did they run away?
Now that the Arl's awake, he's going to do something about this civil war. If he can't stop it, nobody can.
I wonder what happened to all the other castle servants that were here. Do you think they all died? Or did they run away?
Maker's blessing upon you, Grey Warden. Look to your sins and ask the Maker for forgiveness. For only through redemption may you walk by the Maker's side. Maker bless you and watch over you. May the Maker forgive us all.
Where are the items from the treasury? Do we have them yet?
They're in the chest, my lord. That's all there was. Pleased to meet you, my lord. Pleased to meet you, my lord.
I am the new quartermaster, sir. Ban Tegan brought me up from his estate out east to help with restoring the castle to its... well, to a manageable state, anyhow. I am the new quartermaster, sir. Ban Tegan brought me up from his estate out...
I hear you saved the Arl's son. That's got to count for something.
Many of the Arl's knights are still in search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I hope they will return soon. It is an honor to meet you, my lord. I went to the village of Haven and found nothing but a dead end. Perhaps if I had been more suspicious. I feel like a fool.
Now that the Arl's awake, he's going to do something about this civil war. If he can't stop it, nobody can. Now that the Arl's awake, he's going to do something about this civil war. If he can't stop it, nobody can. I didn't think the Arl would pull through. But he has, hasn't he? That certainly is a miracle.
The king sends his greetings, Grey Warden. The clans of Orzammar will be ready to fight against the Blight. The men are having difficulty sleeping on the surface. They complain that they have nightmares of falling up into the sky. More frightening than darkspawn, I'm told. The surface is very bright. It is unnerving to have no proper roof over one's head. The surface is very bright. These humans speak of darkspawn as if they've suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Are they blind?
Most of us have never left a clan before, for any reason. There's so many people, and yet, somehow, they all seem strangers to one another. We shall honor our treaty to the Grey Wardens. It will not be long now before the Dalish are ready for battle. The Keeper has sent us here in advance of the others. As soon as more of the hunters regain their strength, they shall join us. The Keeper has sent us here in advance of the others. As soon as more of the hunters regain their strength, they shall join us.
Hail, Grey Warden. The Arl is called for an army now that he's woken up. We'll be fighting for sure. If the rest of the Grey Wardens are anything like you, they certainly deserve their reputation. I just signed on for the Arl's army. There's nowhere else for me to go.
Yes, that's the way. Now guard yourself.
We all have to fight if we're going to survive the Blight. Hail, Grey Warden.